Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm. Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. We have 10 races this afternoon. We had a bit of rain this morning, so let's check out the track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with a sloppy main track and a good turf course after some overnight rain. First race of the afternoon is on the turf at 5 furlongs. A field of 8 went postward. Luca Panici rides 3, Catnapped. The heavy favorite was number 2, Crazy About Jazz.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Citrus Storm gets the first call, but here's the first race favorite, Crazy About Jazz, moving up the challenge. Caffeine comes away in the top flight with I'm a Curious Lady on the outside. These four work a length and a half better than Kept, who's racing from 5th. Then outside in Blas. From between horses, Joannie, and the trailer is Catnapped. Around the far turn they go, and with the lead, it's Crazy About Jazz and Javier Castellano, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, here's I'm a Curious Lady turning up the pressure second. Citrus Storm has lost a bit of ground, now racing in 3rd. Caffeine's on her outside, followed by Kept, 3 lengths clear of Blas. Then comes Joannie, and still at the back is Catnapped as they run for home. Toward the inside, it's Crazy About Jazz, who maintains a narrow lead. To the attack second is I'm a Curious Lady and Caffeine down the center. 2.5 lengths back, and Kept is running on from 4th. Inside the final furlong, and Crazy About Jazz is still finding up top. Crazy About Jazz by 2.5. Caffeine's up into 2nd, but it will be Crazy About Jazz to win the Wednesday opener by a length and 3/4. Caffeine 2nd, Kept 3rd. I'm a Curious Lady ran 4th. In front of Joannie 5th in 57 and 4.
2 to 5 favorite Crazy About Jazz gets the job done to start the Wednesday proceedings under jockey Javier Castellano for owners Moy-Glaire Stud Farm and trainer Christophe Clement. Second, 7 Caffeine ahead of 1 Kept, who rallied late to get 3rd. To the second race we go. We're on the main track at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Juan Leyva rides the 6, Melissa, a heavy favorite, number 1, Loving Valentina.
And they're off. From the center, Scrap the Mandate gets the first call. Calades is sent for speed. Down at the rail, Loving Valentina is not far away. From the far outside, Lolly is moving over as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Loving Valentina is offensive-minded today. Lannery's not asking her for the lead, but she's up near the lead anyway, with Calades between horses and out 3 wide, Scrap the Mandate. From behind the speed, Bella's Legacy, then goes Lolly, 3 clear of Athera, and at the back, the trailer, Melissa. 24 and 2 for the opening quarter, and down the backstretch they race. Loving Valentina bidding for the continuing of the win streak here. Leads it a half a length over Calades 2nd. Scrap the Mandate 3rd. Bella's Legacy is racing from 4th. Athera asked to quicken already by Edgar Zayas, 5th along the rail and 5 lengths off the lead. 2 better than Melissa and Lolly. They go to the half-mile mark now, and on top it's Loving Valentina only narrowly. Calades in the 2-path, pressing the issue 2nd. 3 wide, Scrap the Mandate is 3rd. Athera ridden hard while 4th, ahead in front of Bella's Legacy from 5th. Melissa starts to tack on while 2nd last, and Lolly is the first to give way with less than 3/8 of a mile to go. They move past the 5/16, and Loving Valentina, still very confidently ridden by Corey Lannery, has ahead in front. Calades is trying to stay with her 2nd. Scrap the Mandate is 3rd. Bella's Legacy is 4th. Athera 5th. Then it's Melissa as they turn for home after 3/4 in 1:12 and 4. Into the stretch, Loving Valentina still sharp and still in front. Athera's up the inside, down the center, and Bella's Legacy, then Scrap the Mandate. But through the final 16th, Loving Valentina remains razor sharp. Here's 4 in a row for Loving Valentina. Wrapped up by Lannery in 3 clear. Bella's Legacy 2nd, Calades 3rd, ahead of Athera 4th, and Scrap the Mandate in 1:39 and 1.
Loving Valentina had never shown the kind of gate speed that she showed this afternoon, but she's just a completely different racehorse over the last couple of weeks. She's now won 4 in a row. She's owned by Erat LLC and trained by Gennady Dorochenko. Corey Lannery on board for the winning ride. Number 5, Bella's Legacy, was 2nd ahead of 2, Calades, who faded to be 3rd. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll have more great racing action on a Wednesday from South Florida right after this. Back now for the third race on the main track at 1 mile. Scratch number 8, Island Lights. These are maiden claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. Race time favorite, the Mid-Atlantic Invader, number 1, Majestic Kindness.
And they're off. From the far outside, You're My Destiny wins the start. From the center, here's Hannah's Dream moving up to be second. Down along the inside, Perfect State comes away in the top flight. In fact, Perfect State and Richard Mitchell will land in front as they run out of the chute. Hannah's Dream is now setting up shop from second. Away third is I'm Priceless. You're My Destiny outsprinted in fourth. Toral Femme between horses, then Majestic Kindness. It's a stretch of 3 to Motions first, and Heavenly Lucky is last of all through the opening quarter in 24 flat. At 50 to 1, Perfect State leads the way 3 parts of a length. The comebacker, Hannah's Dream, is second. 2.5 lengths, I'm Priceless is third. Majestic Kindness and Nick Juarez move through at the rail. They're favored and now into third, progressing nicely. Also moving up is the stablemate, Heavenly Lucky, into fifth and trying to be about 5 lengths off the lead. In between horses is You're My Destiny, then Motions First and Toral Femme. Really taking closer order. Some backstretch moves being made. Namely, coming up on the outside, Motions First is 4 wide. Heavenly Lucky is going to try to thread the needle for Miguel Vasquez, and she got through. Her stablemate Majestic Kindness is in front. It's Majestic Kindness with first run and the lead. Motions First is second. Heavenly Lucky is third now, racing a length and a half behind. Then Hannah's Dream, followed inside by Perfect State as they run to the top of the stretch. They went 47-2 for the opening half mile and 3/4 and 1:14 flat. Into the drive, Majestic Kindness has the lead. Motions First keeps coming second, swung to the center. Heavenly Lucky is now third with 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Majestic Kindness well clear. Nick Zito trying to complete the exacta with Heavenly Lucky on the outside of Motions First. And he will. It's a Nick Zito exacta. It's Majestic Kindness long gone. Up second was Heavenly Lucky. Third, Motions First. And fourth, You're My Destiny in 1:40-1.
It's a Nick Zito exacta in today's third race as Majestic Kindness pulls away for an easy score over stablemate Heavenly Lucky. Both of them owned by Masarasa and trained by Nick Zito. Nick Juarez on board the winner, Majestic Kindness. Third in the race was number 6, Motions First, who made a big move before flattening out. To the fourth race we go on turf at 1 mile, a field of 10. The betting favorite was number 3, Fawn Murrah.
And they're off. Excellent beginning inside for Fawn Murrah, who puts ahead in front as they pass the wire the first time. Here's Pert moving up, and Pert will use her rail post to her advantage, take the lead by a head in the run to the first turn. Lover's Key is away in the top flight and requesting is 3 wide. Backing off is Fawn Murrah. She broke running, but she'll settle behind the speed, about 1.5 lengths off the lead. And a bit tight next goes Supernova Gal. Not much work for a room for her to work. Antoinetta's 3 wide. In between horses goes Pinch a Penny. Then to the outside, Tis a Kitten is third last. Second last is Niles Angel. And Land Tiz trails as they head into the backstretch. It's Pert in front. She leads at 3 parts of a length. Requesting is there second. Up the inside, Fawn Moore is a joint third. All on her outside is Lover's Key. 3 wide down the backstretch. They're followed by Antoinetta. Then in between horses goes Pinch Penny. Supernova Gal is at the rail. Tis a Kitten is still third last. Second last inside goes Niles Angel. And Land Tiz is the trailer as they go past the half-mile mark. It's Pert in front. Pert leads at 3 parts of a length. Requesting is second. Fawn Murrah patiently handled at the inside, a joint third alongside Lover's Key. Then Antoinetta. To her inside goes Pinch Penny. She's within 3 lengths of the top. Then comes Tis a Kitten, improving with Niles Angel. Dropping back to last now is Supernova Gal, passed by Land Tiz as they run to the top of the stretch. Pert has the lead, but she has a variety of company. Fawn Murrah continues to catch the eye. She just needs some place to go. Antoinetta's on the outside, and then the 2-path Requesting as they turn for home. On top, it's Pert trying to work into the clear as Fawn Murrah. She has room now. Here's Fawn Murrah set down, driving at the 8th pole to take the lead. Pert is back to second and a late run inside from Niles Angel. Final furlong, Fawn Murrah has the lead. She's edging away by 2. Niles Angel, Antoinetta second and third. It will be Fawn Murrah to win it. Antoinetta second, Niles Angel third. Got close after that. Photo between Land Tiz and Pinch Penny. Pert along the rail.
Really good trip today for number 3, Fawn Murrah. She gets room when she needs it and goes on for the score under jockey Tyler Gaffleone, giving trainer Christophe Clément his second winner of the afternoon. Owned by Donegal Racing, Fawn Murrah off as the 5-2 favorite. Second, number 7, Antoinetta, ahead of 4, Niles Angel, who finished third. On now to race number 5 at 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Scratch the 11, Wonder Frolic. 13, Cash Crop gets in. Jorge Ruiz on the 2, Big City Heart. A field of 12. The favorite was number 5, Shake Things Up.
And they're off. level beginning. From the center, McFly gets the first call with Duffel Bag moving up to the outside and racing up on the inside. Shake Things Up. Shake Things Up puts a head in front of McFly in very tight. Imperial Warrior had to steady back, rein back to run fourth behind the embattled pace setters. They're followed by Sea Cookie and Big City Heart. Then comes Starship Mars. Down along the inside, Modern Tale sets up shop about 7 lengths off the lead. Cash Crops on his outside. Then it's a length back to the gray all hundreds. Golden Point works between horses. And 3 wide at the back. Conscious Decision as they race into the backstretch. It's McFly in front, leads at a half a length. Duffel Bag second, Big City Heart third. Shake Things Up is now fourth. Sea Cookie is a joint fifth alongside Imperial Warrior. 2.5 to Starship Mars, then Modern Tale along the rail. Cash Crop is 3 wide, followed inside by Golden Point, then Conscious Decision, and now at the back the trailer all hundreds. The quarter was covered in 24 seconds flat. They went a half mile in 49-1, so it's a 25-1 breather in the second quarter, and McFly continues to lead. Duffel Bag continues to press. Shake Things Up will need to find a way through from third. Sea Cookie 3 wide and on the attack from fifth. He's now fourth in closing ground, forcing the hand of Big City Heart. Cash Crop trying to run on while wide on the course. Starship Mars just to his inside with many chances as they turn for home. On the outside, and Big City Heart goes to put ahead in front. Imperial Warriors looking for a way through. So is Golden Point. Cash Crop down the outside. Final furlong. Imperial Warrior has now got clear racetrack and he's coming on. Big City Heart is back to second, but Imperial Warrior has the lead. Imperial Warrior and Luis Saez will win it. Big City Heart second, Modern Tale third, then Cash Crop and Golden Point in 1:33-1.
Number 3, Imperial Warrior gets a ground-saving trip by jockey Luis Saez, and he ducks him to the inside, turning for home. Wins it going away in race 5 for trainer Antonio Sano and owners Caroli Racing. Big prices underneath. Number 2, Big City Heart was second. Number 8, Modern Tale finished third. Early pick 4 today, $67.55. And the early pick 5, $107.35 on a 50-cent return. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll bring you the late pick 5. Turf racing up next, right after this.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. It is the start of the 50-cent late pick 5 furlongs over the turf. These were allowance optional claiming fillies and mares. Scratch the 11, More Than a Party, 10 to the gate. The betting favorite, the comebacker, number 5, Elegant Supermodel.
And they're off. Moon River was a step slow. From the inside, Shaka Khan begins nicely. Santifica is moving to challenge. Brandy's Girl from the far outside is showing speed and making it a 4 across the track. My Sweet Dove, a length and a half back, far outside. Pretty Perfection tries to get over. Then down at the inside, Smoke Signals, followed by the comebacker Asia. 2.5 to Moon River alongside Elegant Supermodel. And it's High Time left behind last as Brandy's Girl has the lead. It's Brandy's Girl to the top of the stretch, in front by a neck. My Sweet Dove comes to call on the outside. Second, Santifica is now back to third. From the outside, that's Pretty Perfection in fourth. Smoke Signals put into the clear for an opportunity and trying to run on from the back is Elegant Supermodel. She has a lot of traffic to weave through as they turn for home. Brandy's Girl shaken up top by Paco Lopez and maintains control. Smoke Signals to the attack is second. In between horses, that's Pretty Perfection. Brandy's Girl's trying to hold firm. Pretty Perfection's going to take a late surge. Pretty Perfection's got her. It's Pretty Perfection to get up and win it. Second, Brandy's Girl close after that in 57-2.
Number 10, Pretty Perfection, posts the upset in race number 6, wearing down the pace setter Brandy's Girl under jockey Nick Juarez for trainer Kelly Breen and owner Stoneway Farm. 8, Brandy's Girl was second, ahead of 2, Moon River, who finished third. On to the 7th race now, the first leg of the late pick 4, maidens of the special weight variety at 5.5 furlongs. Had a lot of money for the 2, the hardest way. He was the co-favorite with 1 Infusion.
And they're off. Making a mess of the start was Into Belief. Malagasy begins nicely, sent hard from the rail, Infusion, and these two speed away 3 lengths better than an improving Lenstar. To the inside of him is Wahoo Wah. The hardest way is now moving up. He's in very tight. The hardest way is marching right to the front here. The hardest way is in very tight, but he is in front as they run around the far turn. Taking up were both Valdaco and Diamond Jim, as there wasn't a lot of room in that second flight behind that horse Lenstar. A lot of going on here. Meanwhile, up front, Malagasy has a head in front of the hardest way second. Infusion is now third. Lenstar is fourth, 5 lengths off the lead, a stretch of 4 more. That's half back, 3.5 lengths clear of a rallying Into Belief. Then comes Valdaco, and on the outside, Wahoo Wah. They run to the top of the stretch. Malagasy suddenly blows this wide open. It's open to 5-length lead without being asked for his best. He's now pouring it on here. Here's Malagasy running up the score. He's 12 on top. Look at Malagasy go away. Into Belief is rolling for a minor award. He'll get into second, but Malagasy in a jog. Into Belief got second, ahead of Lenstar third, then halfback fourth. The hardest way was fifth, ahead of Diamond Jim in 103 and 3.
A tour de force in race number 7. Todd Pletcher with a real racehorse is number 5. Malagasy wins by as much as you want to call it. It must have been 14 or 15 in the end. Javier Castellano gets his second winner of the afternoon. Malagasy owned by Sumaya US Stables. Number 6, Into Belief, was one to watch as he blew the start but got up to be second at a big price ahead of number 8, Lenstar, who was third. To the 8th race we go, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Scratch number 1, Silver Sassy, 11 to the gate. The favorite was the 6, Sunset Knoll.
And they're off. From the inside, Miss World Venezuela gets the first call and leads the way 3 parts of a length early on from Starship Jubilee and Angel Choir away second and third. Sunset Knowles in very tight. Paco had to tap on the brakes 2 or 3 times, trying to work her into the clear for an opportunity. Down toward the inside, Kentucky Dancer has saved ground. She's now only 2.5 lengths off the lead. In between horses goes So Royal, situated 4 lengths off the pace setters. Then at the rail, Alley Cruz. Celtic Embrace is on her outside. Then back to Looking for Money with Tis the Fast Lane, and Sienna Slew is last of all as they run to the backstretch. On top, it's Miss World Venezuela and Amisael Jaramillo in front to half a length. From the outside, Angel Choir is now second, Starship Jubilee third. Racing in the clear fourth is Sunset Knoll, settled now, only 2 lengths off the lead. At the rail, that's Kentucky Dancer. Then from between horses, that's So Royal. Celtic Embrace is 3 wide within 5 lengths of the lead. Alley Cruz is at the rail. Looking for Money between horses, then Tis the Fast Lane and Sienna Slew. They swing around the far turn. Not much has changed up front. Miss World Venezuela holds a narrow lead. Angel Choir moves to her while second. Starship Jubilee is third. Sunset Knoll is fourth. Tacking on fifth. Within 4 is Celtic Embrace. Then comes So Royal. A stretch of another 2 to Looking for Money, and they run for home. Miss World Venezuela cuts the corner and maintains control. To the attack one more time. It's the Angel Choir trying to get to her. Starship Jubilee is off cover and coming on. Here's Starship Jubilee at Miss World Venezuela. Miss World Venezuela's extra game. Starship Jubilee doing the better work. Starship Jubilee going away. Miss World Venezuela salvages second ahead of Sunset Knoll third. Then Angel Choir and Alley Cruz in 132 and 4.
Jockey Luis Saez gets his second turf riding victory of the afternoon, giving another good trip here on number 4, Starship Jubilee, who kicks off cover for the win. Steve Dwoskin, the winning trainer, the winning owner's Starship stable. 2, Miss World Venezuela did all the heavy lifting but had to settle for second ahead of 6, Sunset Knoll, who was rank in the early stages, settled down but only could manage third. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double on a Wednesday from Gulfstream. Up next.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Mucho Macho Man has the lead close to home. Mucho Macho Man!
January 28th at Gulfstream Park, an icon takes flight. The world's richest thoroughbred horse race. 12 of the sport's finest horses. One race. $12 million on the line. Watch, wager, witness. Go to PegasusWorldCup.com for more.
Back now for the 9th race, first half of the late daily double, 7 furlongs over the main track. Claiming price here was $6,250. Scratch number 8, Hey Bear, who was a late scratch. A field of 10, the heavy favorite, number 11, Bama Bound.
And they're off. From the center, Little Awesome begins well. So does the favorite Bama Bound. These two move a length and a half better than Beantown Skipper. Janino down toward the inside. Also working between horses, that's Runaway Pepper. He's the Canadian Invader, and he's within 4 lengths of the lead. Giant Cat is out wide. Then on the outside races Shere Khan, 2 lengths back to Running Cat. Passed by an outside running High Quality Prince, and Nook is last of all, and he's about 6 lengths off the lead of Little Awesome. Little Awesome and Nick Juarez take charge by a length and a half. Bama Bound second. Shere Khan now third. Runaway Pepper is fourth. Then it's Giant Cat and Beantown Skipper. High Quality Prince follows them. A length and a half to Janino, then Nook and Running Cat. Around the far turn they go. Bama Bound on the bid now to take the lead from Little Awesome at the 3 furlong point. Shere Khan asked to quicken by Panici, third, 3 wide. Then Beantown Skipper and Runaway Pepper. Giant Cat is asked to quicken. He's not doing it at all. Then High Quality Prince at the rail, Janino, followed by Running Cat and Nook. Meanwhile, up front, Juarez let out a notch on Little Awesome, and he opens back up again through a 46-second half mile. 5-1 the number, and Little Awesome cuts the corner and opens up here. Bama Bound suddenly flat to the boards, not gaining. Then to the inside, Janino from the back and trying to run on Beantown Skipper, but inside the final 16th, Little Awesome still in front. Janino's going to try to get second over Bama Bound. It's Little Awesome and Nick Juarez to take him gate to wire. Janino did get second. Bama Bound third ahead of Shere Khan fourth, then Running Cat in 124 flat.
Number 6, Little Awesome, was a very impressive winner of today's 9th race as he was challenged on the far turn by Bama Bound. He put him away and ran and kicked on for the score under jockey Nick Juarez. Nick riding in great form right now. This is his 3rd winner of the afternoon. Owned by Happy Thoroughbreds and trained by Bruno Tesori, Little Awesome sent off at better than 5-1. 10th and final race, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 12 Tranquillo. These are 3-year-olds. Wide open betting race.
And runners away. Level beginning. Toward the inside, Midway Playa gets the first call, moving in the center. That's chromed out to show speed. Down along the inside, right up my alley's not far away. In fact, right up my alley, protecting his inside position. And he puts ahead in front of chromed out in the run to the first turn. Midway Playa settles in behind the embattled pace setters with the Kingfish moving up on the outside. Now taking over fourth is Over Limit. He's only 3 lengths behind. From the outside and trying to improve from the high draws, Hail to Victory, Sir Sebastian between horses. Then back to Siki and Crown Lake, settling in second last to Erasmo's Dream, and Midnight Joker and Edgar Zayas last of all as they roll down the backstretch. 23-2 for the opening quarter speed. Up top, it's a duel between Right Up My Alley on the inside and Chromed Out on the outside. The Kingfish just 3 wide and off the speed while third. Then there's a tugging move from Hail to Victory. Meneses has him on hold, but he's marching forward anyway. Then it's Over Limit and Midway Playa. Trying to work between horses, Sir Sebastian, Midnight Joker. He's made a move from the back to draw within 4 lengths of the lead. Then Erasmo's Dream and Crown Lake. And Siki is now the trailer as they run around the far turn. That's all for Chromed Out. Right Up My Alley now has the lead. Into the clear, Sir Sebastian is coming on. Wide on the course is Midnight Joker and Hail to Victory still right there. Erasmo's Dream in the green. He's weaving through horses and he has a big shot as they turn for home. Paco Lopez releases the brakes on Sir Sebastian and leads by 2. Erasmo's Dream's up into second. Siki from the back. On the far outside, Hail to Victory, then Midway Playa, but they come to the finish and Sir Sebastian will do it. It's Sir Sebastian and Paco Lopez wrapped up in the end. They won it by 3. Erasmo's Dream second. Third was Over Limit. Fourth was Crown Lake. And Siki to complete the high five in 133 flat.
Number 1, Sir Sebastian gets a perfect trip by jockey Paco Lopez and moves away for the score in today's final race for owners Establo G&G and trainer Alejandro Memo. Number 5, Erasmo's Dream simply followed the winner and got second ahead of 7 Over Limit, who was third. Fourth was number 4, Crown Lake, and Siki completes the high five that nobody had. We'll have a carryover in that high five tomorrow afternoon. Let's take a look now at the late pick 5. The late pick 5 good for $13,359.10. In the Rainbow 6, nobody had 6. 5 out of 6 good for $779.82. That triggers a carryover into the Thursday program in the Rainbow 6 as well of close to $24,000.
That wraps up today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday for 10 more races and post time at 12:35.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.